Hello there boys and girls, my name is Pulverizers and welcome to my Clue Scroll Ironman series Hound Hunt, where the aim is extremely simple: obtain the bloodhound pet, starting on a fresh level 3 Ironman account. If you're new around the channel and fancy catching up on all of the progress that we've made so far, then feel free to check out the video description for a link to the series playlist as well as a full list of the series rules. But as always guys, sit back, relax, and I hope you enjoy today's episode. Hello there everyone, and welcome back to episode number 32 of my Clue Scroll Ironman series Hound Hunt. So just in case you didn't manage to catch the last episode, we continued on with the monstrous Barrows grind, obtaining 8 more pieces with 160 chests in total. And we also managed to solve 6 more elite clues and ticked off another unique from the collection log, which means so far we're averaging 1 elite unique per episode. And also somehow I completed a total of 10 quests last time as well, so even though I didn't manage to open quite as many elite caskets as I'd have liked to, at least we've knocked out nearly every single elite clue requirement already. So before the start of today's episode, I did myself a further 30 Barrows runs in the hopes of snagging another elite clue for the intro, and luckily on chest 340 I did cop myself another one, which I managed to solve with no problems. But that wasn't the only thing that I caught from the chest. A few runs later on chest 343 I picked myself up a Darrock's plate body, which was the final piece that I needed to finish the entire set. So that is now another master clue requirement ticked off already. But I'm definitely not done with Barrows yet. There's still plenty more pieces that I want to pick up before moving on to other ways of obtaining my elite clues. But before I get back to the grind, let's see if this elite casket will be any better than some of the ones that we had last time. Ooh, I mean, it's better than some of them. It's not great. I mean, I'll take the tuna potatoes. Like I said, I can use those over at Barrows, but overall, not the best start. Only 4 chests in, and there is the second pair of Thorax plate legs, I think, and I believe that we only need the helm now to complete the entire set. Not that it's particularly useful, but it'll still be cool to have. But this actually makes me feel physically ill. Well, just picked myself up the third Varric's helm to the collection, and it's weird, we went so long without seeing any duplicates at all, but they're all starting to fly in now. My god. Oh. Well, there's the second Carol's Skype as well. Hey, there we go. So all that we need is the flail now. That is actually so good. Exactly what I was looking for. Because like I said in the last episode, as soon as I complete the full Varrock set, I can head over to the Wildy and start killing some of the wilderness bosses for both elite clues and hopefully get a dragon pickaxe, which I'll need for master clues. I think that we also just got ourselves a nice little upgrade for Barrows as well, as this gives a +4 prayer bonus and better defensive stats compared to the Guthan's chain skirt. Oh my god, let's go. Man, we're getting so lucky so far this episode. A Carol's leather top. Finally, one of the pieces that I was looking for. Jeez, guys, checking off rewards left and right. We're on 17 out of 25 Barrows pieces now, and it seems like the account is slowly getting back into the luck that I've been used to so far. And I swear, with this weird luck that the account has, when we hit master clues, we're going to go literally thousands of clues dry of the bloodhound. Hey, there's level 85 magic. And only a few chests later, there is the second elite clue of today's episode. Yo, what the hell have I just walked into? But that reminds me, I still actually need to get myself a Zamu full helm from a hard clue at some point for a master clue step. Give me that dragon pick. Oh, imagine I saw a dragon for a second and got excited. And there it is. Let's see if the luck that we've had so far in this episode can continue. I guess not. Jeez, what is this luck? Another one already. Well, this one only took me about 5 minutes to solve. Here comes elite casket number 19. I mean, again, it's not the worst. To get myself some free farming XP. Literally just woke up, but here comes level 70 Hunter, which is one of the skill requirements that I need for the Song of the Elves quest. I've been doing quite a lot of birdhouse runs recently, every single day along with my giant seaweed, and I'm always trying to work on skills that I'm going to need in the future for clue steps in the background of my other grinds. Hey, first chest of the day, and we get ourselves another elite clue. And there we go, what a beautiful sight that is. First elite casket of the day, give me something good. I'm just getting more and more disappointed every single time I crack one of these open now. Literally back to back. What is going on? So, I'm 5 steps into this elite clue so far, and I've just got the first step of this episode that I can't currently complete on the account. For this one, I need to steal from a chest in the RD castle that requires level 72 thieving, and right now I'm only sitting at 61, so it's time for me to grind out a few levels. So I've just gone to snag myself a very nice level 65 thieving, and I've been doing RD knights so far, but now that I hit 65, I can start blackjacking Menethite thugs instead to get the level as fast as I can. There's level 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 1 more case of RSI later, and there is level 72 thieving. So my finger feels like it's about to fall off after all that thieving, but there is the casket. Let's see if all that suffering was worth it. 69 death runes. I mean, I'll take the teak planks. I do need to get 77 construction eventually for all the stash units, I guess. I actually don't know what to say about this luck. 3 chests later and another elite clue. I swear, lads, I can actually smell this Song of the Elf step coming up soon. I've had some of the same elite clue steps 3 or 4 times now, so I'm really surprised we haven't actually ran into it yet. But anyway, here comes the 6th elite of today's episode, and we get ourselves a Master Scroll Book. 250k. That might actually be the most valuable one we've had so far. Another U-Seed. I guess I'll take it. Now that is what I'm talking about. Arim's robe top, another item ticked off of the wish list. So we've only got the skirt to go for the entire Arim set as well now too. I think we might have just got ourselves a nice little mage switch upgrade for Barrows. Back to back into another pair of Darok's plate legs. Damn, what the hell, man? That is 7 elites in under 80 KC so far this episode. So no Song of the Elf step yet, luckily, but let's see if we can get the first unique of today's episode. And I wish I was joking when I say that last night I had a dream where I got the full musketeer outfit in a single elite clue. I guess dreams don't come true. But speaking of Song of the Elves, I'm just using a few of the herbs that I've had saved up in the bank for quite a while now, and here comes level 70 herb lore, which is another skill requirement that we need for the quest ticked off. A 400 chest and another elite, and even though I enjoy Barrows, I'm kind of looking forward to when we've got everything that we need from here, so I can start trying out some new methods for elites. Not gonna lie, I didn't even know this place existed, and this absolute unit has the Zami full helm that I need as well. But anyway, here comes another elite casket. Yes! Oh my god, the dream. Maybe it's coming to reality. Finally, that's like 10 elites dry, but there we go. Finally broke it. Musketeer. How do you even pronounce that? Tabard? I don't even know. Oh, damn. First unique of the day, but there is the second Arim's robe top to the collection. So it's that time of the episode again where I go for a little waffle, but I think this has to be one of the most important waffles of the series so far. So essentially, ever since the very first episode, I've had quite a few questions from you guys asking why I chose to lock the account only doing 1 tier of clue scroll at a time, and also that I could potentially do higher tiers of clue but then save up all of the caskets in the bank for when that clue tier actually becomes unlocked. Which I totally understand why quite a few people would ask this, as it would almost feel like a waste just having higher tiers of clue sitting in the bank whilst I could be potentially completing them and then also working on getting 50% of the clue tiers below them at the same time. But at the same time, especially at the start of the account, it wouldn't be as easy as just, completing all of those higher tiers of clue, as I came nowhere near to any of these stats, items or quests required to even complete a single step. So that's why I chose to limit the account only doing 1 tier at a time, since it progressed the account nicely up until the level of that clue tier. However, I've been having quite a big think about this recently, and I've thought up a little proposal to you guys that I believe you might like. But anyway, since I'm recording, I might as well crack the chest open. If this bloody Darok will die, oh god, please don't tank a hit, there we go. And we get ourselves, that's not too bad. But yeah, as you guys know, we're currently on the elite clue tier, and from the luck that we've seen from the elite clues so far, and from all of you guys down in the comments letting me know how many elite uniques you've checked off from the collection log, this tier will for sure be the longest one so far, and I'm estimating around 250 to 300 elite clues before even completing 25% of the elite log. So tying this back to what I was just talking about with the account being locked to only 1 tier at a time, I reckon, with your guys' blessing of course, it would be a decent shout for me to attempt to solve every single master clue that we get up until we unlock them, in which case if we did manage to solve any, we could have a massive master clue opening to celebrate unlocking the final tier. And I say massive as if we're going to solve all of them, but realistically, it's probably only going to be about 1 in 10 at this stage. And after thinking about this for quite a while, I think it would only be right to drop every master clue if we don't meet the requirements for a step at the time, regardless if that step would take 30 minutes to knock out or 30 hours, as that way it's not like I'm just dropping a master clue because I can't be bothered to get the requirements out of the way, no matter how long that grind would take, if that makes sense. Because the thing is right now, elites have a 1 in 5 chance of dropping master clues, and like I said, even if we could only solve, say, 1 out of every 10 masters that we get right now, that's potentially 5 or 6 master caskets we could have saved up in the bank, and that's not even factoring up master clues that we could get from easy, medium, or hard clues along the process as well. Anyway, here comes another chest. For, again, pretty decent one. So yeah, with all the other clue tiers included as well, that could potentially be up to 10 master caskets by the time we unlock the tier. But of course, as always guys, let me know what you think about this idea down in the comments, because personally I think this would be a pretty good chance to freshen up the content a bit as well. Oh, and by the way guys, I nearly forgot one last thing to add. I'm going to start using my friends chat again, because when I first started making RuneScape videos, I originally used my main account's friends chat, but because I didn't have too many subs at the time, not too many people joined. But I've had quite a few requests recently for me to start using a friends chat again, so this time I'll be using my Ironman's friends chat, so if you fancy joining and having a chat, feel free to anytime. So I just got done with a few more Barrows runs, and unfortunately didn't manage to find any more elite clues, but to be honest, after the amount that we've had so far in this episode, I can't really complain. But something that I completely forgot about was the little bonus clue idea per Barrows piece that we had going on in the last episode. So to finish off today's one, I've got myself a few bonus clues from 4 different tiers. So I think I'll start off with the beginners and work our way up, and I'm still hoping to eventually get myself either a shoulder para or a pair of mole slippers from these, as they are my favourite beginners. I don't know why, beginner unique, sorry. I don't know why I paused. Like, what am I expecting from a beginner clue? That's probably, other than a unique, probably the best thing that I can get from these, to be honest. Pair of leather vambraces there. I mean, I do feel it has been quite a while since we've had a new unique from a beginner clue. I can't... Well, we just got every elemental stuff. Thank you. What did I just say? Oh my god, let's go. There they are. I need to start talking about what I want from clues more often, I guess. I guess it happens. It was the same earlier with the musketeer where I said I had the dream and then we got it from an elite clue. Hey, maybe that works. And the last one, a oak shortbow. It's actually so weird. I must have seen at least 3 or 4 people in the last week flexing their mole slippers over on my Discord server. So if you ever did want to join and flex your clue loots, then feel free to. But anyway, let's crack open the easies. And I could really go for a nice cape of skulls from these Jagex. I think that would look quite nice at the top of my easy tab. No cape of skulls there, that's for sure. Guthix page 1. Been done. Oh, a triple black clue there. Okay. Another ancient page. Do not need any pages. Now that we got that final Sarah page, I mean, what am I expecting from easy clues, to be honest? These are always quite disappointing. And the last one, Bronze Kite Shield TA. I think that might be new, you know. I have a sneaky suspicion that is new. Hey, there we go. Another one ticked off. Alright, it's medium time. And I think you guys already know what I'm looking for from these. And also, if you guys are cool with that Master Clue idea, it would give me more of an incentive to finish off the range boot grind, as Master Clues are a 1 in 30 from mediums, I think. So it's not too rare. We should see quite a few, obviously depending on how long it does take to cop ourselves some boots. But, Jesus, what are these? These are awful. Deary me. God damn, we haven't even got a single unique. And the final one. What a pile of slime. Jesus, that was awful. Well, that was quite disappointing, but hopefully these last 5 hard clues will be a little better. And we are still on the lookout for that Zami full helm that we need for Master Clues. So if we could get it out of the way now, that would be super good. Oh, that is a lot of purple sweets, but we do get ourselves another Ancient D-High body. 100% sure we do have one of those in the bank. Bandos plate legs, however, not too sure about that one. Let's have a look. Oh, that is our 3rd pair. Probably should have known that by now. Anyway, last 2. Give me something good. Oh, Sarah plate body. Definitely do have one of those. And the final clue for today's episode is gonna be an Armadillo page 4. Thank God for that. Well, I guess that we've got a threesome going on in here now. There is our new piece of musketeer joining our elite uniques tab. And so far, we're averaging 1 unique per episode. So hopefully we can step it up a little soon. But on the positive side, at least our beginner tab has a nice new tab icon. It's actually such a shame that we've got 2 body slot uniques already. But in the end, I did choose the musketeer as it is a new unique. And even though the mole slippers don't technically come from the elite clue tier, how could I resist rocking these things? But as we always do at the end, let's check the collection log to see how much progress we've made. So we start off today's episode with 16 elite caskets opened and 3 uniques crossed off. And we're currently sitting on 24, so 8 more this episode with 1 more unique found. So even though we're getting quite lucky with how many elites that we're getting from Barrows, we are definitely not getting lucky with how many uniques we're getting. With all that said, that is going to be all from me for today's episode of Hound Hunt. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, so if you did and you haven't yet, a like on the video will always make my day. So until next time guys, as always, stay safe and I'll see you very soon.